People are looking for investment opportunities, and land is definitely one of the assets where people are putting their money. And it matters a lot who are you dealing with. Now, AMG Realtors has made its name in the real estate sector, and it has handed over titles to over 10,000 clients in Kenya and beyond the borders. Now, I'm in Naivasha. This is one of the parcels of land they are selling in Naivasha, and it's quite close to the dry port. Behind me, that's the dry port. Joining us to tell us more about this parcel of land is Martin Kidinji, the Sales and Marketing Manager of AMG. Nice to meet you again, Martin.
Thank you, and pleasure as well.
Yeah,
Alex.
you are looking good.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, many are eager to know more about AMG. Tell us, what is AMG?
Thank you, Alex, and also everyone who is watching us. AMG Realtors is a real estate company based here in Kenya for the last 10 years, by the way, Alex. We are celebrating 10 years in business this September, which means that we've been in business for the last 10 years. And the best thing about our business, Alex, for the last 10 years is that we only sell what we own. We don't broker, we don't sell as an agent, we only sell what we own, which gives a guarantee to everyone who is buying with us that once you purchase a piece of land with AMG, you have a guarantee of your title deed. And we have been selling in different areas in Kenya. We're talking about Malindi, then Emali, Isinya, where we are, Naivasha Dry Port, Longonot, Nakuru, Nanyuki, Abadeas, Makoyo, Kanguda Road, Juja.
You're everywhere.
Yeah, almost everywhere. And we thank God for that. So we sell the land that we own, and we have a guarantee that once you purchase land with us, you get your title deed once you finish your payment. That's a guarantee that we give you. We are actually in Naivasha, a place called Naivasha Dry Port. And the best thing about this area, Alex, is what is on my background to start with. The port, and it's on dry land, so it's called a dry port. And the best thing about this port is that it has a rail, which is a standard gauge railway, that is serving it from the port of Mombasa through the SGR, number one. Number two, there's something big that has been gazetted around this area called a special economic zone through the Ministry of Trade and Industrialization. That happened in 2019. A gazette noticed that this area around where the port is already a special economic zone.
And if I buy land here, what does it mean to me as a buyer?
Thank you very much. So number one, the proximity to the port. That's very huge. Why is it important to be close to a port? Because every single time there is a port around a property, an area, the area changes in terms of commercial activities. We are talking about the people who are getting their cargo from this port to other areas of the country. There are truck drivers, for example. There are people who want bank services around this area. I mean, if they are paying for their goods here, they will need bank services, which means that there is a huge need for a lot of commercial activities in and around this particular port. One of the key things to note, Alex, is that this rail has been connected to the meter gauge railway in something that is called transshipment. Because now, if you are not getting your cargo via truck, you are transshipping it through the meter gauge to areas like Malava, Nakuru, and all those other areas, which means that there is an opportunity for exports, not just imports, but also exports, which means that if you invest around this area, there is a trickle-down effect in terms of what the government is doing to your property around this area.
And definitely it means the value of the property would go up.
Correct. And also, most importantly, we are talking about the foreign direct investments, FDIs. A lot of people are asking if investors are coming outside the country, where are they going to set shop? So the government is creating an environment, a conducive environment of investors to come and put up their manufacturing plants here at Naivasha Dry Port. And that is the reason we are here as AMG.
So for some buyers, for example, they would buy and then sell, later get money when the value goes up, or just to buy, maybe put up something, a restaurant, apartments. What would this land be for if I want to buy?
It would be most ideal, and that's a very good question, because someone is watching us and they are asking, what would I do with this piece of land? Number one, there is the direct investment through the port. I mean, we are talking about serving the audience of the port. We are talking about banking sector. We are talking about hospitality sector. We're talking about hotels and accommodation. Creation of a warehouse and go downs. That's directly linked to
the port.
Indirect investment would include something like a clinic, a hospital.
So Martin, this is basically a commercial land.
Correct. Yeah. This is a commercial property. And the best thing about it is that if you are not doing the commercial activity yourself, you can lease it to someone who wants to build something, maybe a go down or a restaurant or a restaurant or a clinic. And of course, the other most important thing is the fact that later the price will not be the same. So this is the best time to be here, Naivasha Dry Port. Alex.
Wow. Yeah. And how big is the parcel of land here?
We have several blocks here, but currently we are selling one block which is 10 acre block. And the 10 acre block has been subdivided in 8 acre parcels.
So it's a block of 10
acres.
10 acres. And you're selling in parcels of an
50 by 100.
50 by 100 is an eighth.
It's an eighth. Yeah.
So how much is that?
An 8 acre, this particular location, Naivasha Dry Port, is going for 1.2 million. Cash payment. For installment or malipo ya polepole, bei ya polepole, we are selling it at 1.4 million. The best thing about those two prices, Alex, is that it's inclusive. Once you pick cash or installment, it's inclusive of everything. So if you are coming to invest, or once you invest here, the price that you are quoting is inclusive of legal fees, transfer charges, stamp duty payment, beacons, and all that. If you're watching us from Australia, Canada, US, all those other countries outside Kenya, a Kenyan who is in the diaspora, we ship your title to your location without any costs whatsoever.
So Martin, how many aids, in terms of pieces, do you have here?
I have quite a number because I have some that are subdivided and some that are in blocks that are not subdivided. Okay. I have around maybe 70 or 80 plots up for grabs.
Eight
only.
In terms of eight?
Yes,
yeah. 8. So the ones that are remaining for sale are 70?
70.
Around
correct.
70?
Around 70. Correct.
Great. So what else is unique? What's so strategic about this place? One
of the most strategic things about this particular location, Alex, besides the port that you are talking about and besides the SEZ, is the industrial park. So inside the special economic zone, there is an industrial park. And the industrial park will help spur growth and development in and around this area. Number one, through creation of jobs. Not just foreign companies, but also local companies are looking to set up at the industrial park. Already we have 100 people who have given out their proposals, companies and business people in Kenya to set up their businesses at the special economic zone on the side of the industrial park.
Wow.
As a company, this is one of the investments that we are also part of. We are not only selling, but we also be part of it. So that even in the next few years, there will be an AMG center here at the port. So it's strategic, it's huge for us as a company. I mean, the port is here, water connection is here, electricity is here. Olkaria, they have a unit here inside the port, which means that electricity connection is guaranteed and is there. Water has been done, both boreholes and water connection through the Ministry of Water, the road that serves from the main road. It's fully tarmacked, which means that it's not only serviced, but fully serviced. All the services are here. So if you're watching us and you're asking, if I have some money with me, are these the right people to send the money to? I believe that's the biggest question.
That's the biggest question.
Number one, this is our 10th year in business. Alex, for the last 10 years, we have been selling what we own. We've never had an issue in terms of transfer of title to everyone who has been buying with us for the last 10 years. So that's a guarantee. We've been able to send our titles or send customers titles wherever location they are at. Number two, if you want to invest here and if you are interested, I'll send you a map of the land with the remaining plots, the one that have been sold, we choose together. You send us your documents, we prepare a paperwork, a document or a contract to show that you're buying something from us. So that as you send money, you'll be sending against something that has already been signed. Number 3, we have a guarantee on title delivery. Within 60 days, once you make a purchase with us, Alex, you get your title deed.
So when does one send the money? At what stage?
After you choose a plot and sign the sales agreement. Because you have a guarantee that as you send the money, you are sending it against a contract. Once you see this, we request you to send us your ID, and then we are going to draft an agreement. You go through it together. If there is any discrepancy, we rectify it, and of course afterwards we sign on the document. So afterwards, now you remit the money. Once you remit, we start the transfer of title to your name.
And as I do that, I can have my lawyer also just tag along.
Correct. Not only do we organize site visit, but if you have your lawyer, your advocate, we are going to work together until you get your
So for those who want to get in touch with you, how do they reach you?
Thank you. You can reach me on my number, which is +254 716 490653, or you can reach us out on our website, which is www.amgrealtors.com. Alex.
Wow. Umejipanga. That was very well explained, and I believe the information is out there.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you, Alex.
Asante sana.
Asante.
Yeah, hope to see you again in another parcel of land.
See you soon.
Asante.
Okay.